the way that I want to talk about bringing breath as a vehicle of healing to the world is the circle of healing within us. We often talk about leading a path in life. Well, a path has a linear aspect to it. It's got a future and it's got a past, and we often drag the past along with us or not be in the present and look towards the future. The circle is inclusive in that it's all there at one time. And it includes the heights, the depths, the right, the left, the political ins and outs. It's wholeness. And I believe it's only by coming to our own wholeness that we are in a position, first of all, to accept all the parts of ourselves, which is healing. And then second of all, to share it with the world. Because, whatever part of yourself you don't accept, you project. If I don't accept the color of my skin or the shape of my body, well, then those that represent what I'm not accepting in myself, I project onto. And I separate. The cause of all dis-ease in life is separation. I believe the original sin, as is talked about in many scriptures, is the only sin. Everything else is a variation of that, which is separation from source, which is denial that we are one with source. And once we do that, the game is in motion then. We must do everything to go back and to find all those parts of ourselves, which are truly there, but our perception has changed. Our attitude has changed. Now, sometimes I'm a good man and sometimes I'm a bad man. It's like I have not eaten from the tree of life. They say you are what you eat. And in the Garden of Eden, we're given the tree of life to eat from the tree of life. And we are life. The other tree, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, we're asked not to eat. Ooh, that makes us curious. Oh, I'm not supposed to do something? Of course, we know how attractive that is. There's wisdom behind not eating it, because when you eat the knowledge of good and evil, now you are good and evil. Now you believe you are good and evil. I should say it that way, because it's the knowledge. It's not the truth, but it's what we think. We think we are good and evil. And again, the game is afoot. Now we must do everything in our powers to be good. But everything that we've separated from ourselves, say anger is bad, well, then our anger is bad, and no, I can't abide by having any dissatisfaction. I've got to be good all the time. Let's come back to the circle. All of the parts of us create our wholeness. And I want to start out with a little exercise that we do together that helps us feel our wholeness, helps us feel our space of safety. And within that place of safety, our ability to accept all the parts of ourselves. And then at the end of this little time together today, I want to come back to that circle, and we're going to extend it to the whole world. But as I said, if we're not including all of ourselves, then we're going to exclude those parts of the world that represent what we don't like about ourselves. Maybe not consciously, but we have rejected, consciously or unconsciously. So this little exercise I do every day. It's very simple, and I invite you to take it and use it. You can do it While you're working, you can do it while you're with the family, you can do it anytime. No one needs to know because it's done silently within you. And it starts with focusing on a ball of light, radiant energy at the base of your spine. This was the life force given to us by Creator, with which we create our body and maintain it in health and well-being. Now, with your breath and your intention, I'm going to ask you to bring that ball of light, radiant energy at the base of your spine on the inhale, up your back to the top of your head. And then on the exhale, let it gently fall, cascade, as it were, down the front of your body, back to the base of your spine. Continue inhaling gently as you go up the back, past every vertebrae to the top of your head. And as you exhale, sending a light, nurturing energy to every vital organ as you come down the front of your body. Continue now, inhaling up your back and exhaling down your front for the next few minutes. Suggest to yourself that you are creating a cocoon of light energy, which is your safe place, which is your temple, within which you can connect with your source more easily. As you're inhaling up the back and you're sending a light and healing energy to every vertebrae and all of the nerve fibers that go out from vertebrae to every cell in your body, you are sending now that prana, that life energy, to every cell. This is what your cells have hungered for. And as you come down the front of your body, you're sending it to every vital organ now, so that your organs are all working in harmony for the same purpose. And that is sustaining your wholeness, the experience of being in harmony in your inner family. As you are inhaling up the back, go slowly and consciously. You'll feel each vertebrae like maybe the lights on a tree lighting up. Passing on the light one to the next. And your whole aura now is becoming lighter. Now, this cocoon of light energy is likened to a cell in the universal body. In biology, they say that what makes a cell different and what makes us unique is the cell membrane. The cell membrane is what sets boundaries. And our human cells are semi-permeable, meaning that we can let in what we choose and release what we no longer need or want. Now, with each breath you take, suggest that you're bringing in universal life support into your body. And with each exhale, you're letting out whatever has been toxic or has just outlived its welcome, is no longer useful. You are the one giving instructions now to your cell membrane. You have the power to choose what you let in. And if you say, I let nothing in but what serves my highest good, so be it. If you say, I release what no longer serves me, it is so. This is the mini universe over which we have been given domain. Now listen for a moment. In the center of this circle, or the nucleus of the cell, if you will, that is your heart, the Holy of Holies. As you go into your heart now, and let everything else aside, including your mind, ask it respectfully. Don't get in a fight with it because your mind has always got a good argument. Just ask it respectfully to set aside for a moment and ask your source what it is that you are called to in this time of healing. What it is you're called to heal in yourself, and what it is you are called to share as a healing to the world. Now just listen with your heart, not your mind. Breathe easy and take whatever comes. It may come in words, it may come in feelings, it may come in symbols. Thank your source for talking to you directly. And suggest to yourself that you can use this little simple exercise, breathing up the back and down the front, and connecting with source at any time, night or day. I personally like to have it as a bookend to my day. First thing in the morning, the last thing at night. Okay. Thank your source, and with a few deep and clearing breaths, bring yourself back.